And here's some fresh music playing here. Alrighty. You're going to run some beats. There you go. I don't know why it does that. My browser just likes to automatically default itself back to one device, so I don't get to keep in touch with yous or send the sound through to you from the browser that I have a membership with. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. I'd still say my favourite character in Classic would be the Hunter, but it's a fun experience running out of ammo again. I haven't had that since Draft of Lich King. We'd run out of ammo all the time. And this thing ooms all the time. A few form shifts and you're done. You're out of mana. Very quickly. That's what you get when you got a beast of a character to play. This thing is absolutely amazing to enjoy playing. You know, a lot of flexibility. There's not the same fluidity as what the current WoW is. I love the way, you know, you can just move, kill so much more stuff at once in retail. I definitely notice a difference between the two. I've been on the Hunter recently and, a big difference. Log in and do your dailies as a 130 something geared alt, you know, that's been replaced by tanks that I played all the time in retail. Instead, a Hunter used to be my main, but I stopped playing it for a while. Basically dinged it and went and played something else. Anyway, you go on there to do your dailies and it's just basically one shots or a couple of shots every bloody thing out on the daily zones. Meanwhile, the Hunters in Classic take quite a bit longer to kill everything. Goodness, nearly done this quest already. Off to a great start. I think Blades Edge Mountains is going to be quite an interesting area to go through again. I've only ever been through it once in retail when I was leveling up, and it wasn't too bad of an experience when I went through there for the first time, because I was trying out Azeroth Autopilot for the first time back then. following it right through. And even though I've done it multiple times leveling characters, I used to do it through the dungeon spamming method, where you just go through dungeon after dungeon using Dungeon Finder. And when I went through it, it was quite an interesting experience, because it was actually the first time I fully quested through the zone, and I thought, bloody hell, I'd never seen any of it. You know, I flew around and had a look at it all, but I never actually did the quest chains until I was doing it with Azeroth Autopilot back then. Before they changed it all, where you could just pick any zone and skip straight through. Wait till I can get a new graphics card. Well, the 1080 Ti is still holding up well, even considering just 2017 card or something. I've still gotten max value out of it, but you can't seem to get anything else. Oh, this fella here, he's doing well. I wanted to get up to a freaking 3080 card at least, and flat out getting any of them in stock here in Australia. What is in stock, you could bloody buy a car for and fix that up and bloody do content on that instead. That'd be the way to go. The $3,000 car versus $3,000 graphics card. Which is what they want for them. It's ridiculous. I even tried to get a, what do they call them? 6900 XT or the 6800. Over $2,000. Couldn't bloody believe it. And a nice one of one of theirs is just about $3,000 as well. You know, where they go over the cooling and all that shit, liquid cooled or whatever it was. Bloody hell, they want enough. Last time I bought a graphics card, I actually got it off Newegg, I think. A Founders Edition 1080 Ti. Because I couldn't get a Founders Edition card in Australia. And I always wanted to test a theory whether it would last as long or longer than an aftermarket graphics card. Well, I'm still running it. I've had it in little tiny computer cases, I've had it in the big one it's in now, I've had it in the one that's over behind me, which is absolutely massive case, ridiculously oversized, but it actually makes sense when you're running a 12-core system. But I like the Define R6 practical design case, absolutely amazing case. I got the one with the glass side panel, and she's really quiet. Those stock fans that come with the case are nice. You can blame what's that fella? Jay's 2 cents. I loved his little skits with Fractal Design, the little ads they were running. I thought they were bloody awesome. I loved watching his content. He's awesome dude. Alright, come on guys, one more of this. Let's go. Am I one more? No, I've got 4 more to do. Oh well. Oh, there we go, and he's already targeted by someone. Beautiful. Next! Yeah, he probably already killed the one over here. I'm looking forward to doing these quests over here again, inside that area. For all those that don't know, I'm Dodger's Bro, and welcome to the show. Not quite as confident as he is with this streaming stuff, but I thought to get started into it and see how I'd go over time to build up that confidence. I'll get enough fun out of bloody trolling him on his own channel. Oh dear. What's this? 200 hours later, we might actually get some mobs to kill. This just proves how popular Classic is. You go into the cities, the main cities here, you know, the Orgrimmar and all that, and they've just got players everywhere. Where the auction house is outside of it, you'd be surprised at just how many players are on this game. I thought, oh, look, why is everyone interested in this? I don't know. They just seem to find it a hell of a lot of fun, a lot of customizability with the talent builds. Like you can be a bloody tank and a DPS in this one, where you can only be a guardian or a feral druid in retail. You can do everything on this one. You just have 2 sets of gear on board at all times. So you just swap your gear over and you're a tank 1 minute, swap your gear again and you're DPS. Right, you don't have to kill a million things to get to the bloody... Obviously glad this is over. Level 70. Be able to move on. For those interested, the music is coming from Epidemic Sound. I purchased a license to play this stuff. It's actually fairly affordable for streamers, and safeguards my channel against content ID stuff, so I just stuff it and use their stuff. It's pretty good music. Look, but we might have to do some PvP at this rate. Yeah, you can't play this game without PvP. That's the only downside to Classic, is you got to deal with that. You've got to do a lot of PvP. Like, you just cannon fodder. Oh, they got nothing else to do other than kill lobies, because that gives them entertainment. Maybe I should do that. Get to level 70 and do exactly that to them. I mean, you actually stay away from them, and they still go out of their way to annoy you. And they really feel weak early on, these things, these druids. Until you've got them fully geared up, they're fairly bloody weak. The annoying about this thing is you got to go all the way around the mountain edge to get it back up there. There it is there, super fast, all the way over here to get back up. The thing I like about retail, at least you can jump on and do these keystone runs and stuff and actually, you know, provide really good, solid entertainment, whereas Classic sort of, you are almost basically running a single player game unless everyone's on the server with you that you're trying to host to on Twitch to entertain. So I'm not sure whether they can do community groups on here on Classic yet. I haven't discovered that. Whether you can group up with American players and have them jump on like you do in retail. So I think they were purposely against all that with Classic. They want you to have the pure Classic experience. Except they managed to drop the level requirements on mounts, which is surprising. True Classic experience, yet they reduced the level requirement for your mount. Yeah, worked that one out. Screwed that up, they might as well bloody give you AoE looting while you're at it. An actual quality of life improvement was AoE looting. Dokie. Back after all that bullcrap. That's why I can't wait to get these 4 quests out of the way. What the hell? I am back here.
I got all the swing in me. I got all the 1, 2, 3. I got all the.
It got trolled, I think. Can't even actually respawn. I'm standing right here where it's supposed to respawn.
I got all the 1, 2, 3.
Reload.
I got all the swing in me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Oh, look, there it is. Must be a broken UI, needs an update.
I got all the swing in me. I got all the 1, 2, 3. I got all the swing in me. Dance with me. Dance with me. I got all the swing in me. I got all the 1, 2, 3. I got all the swing in me. Dance with me. I got all the swing in me.
I'll be real with you guys. I play this stuff and I show you what I go through. I do a lot of edits in the, well, not a lot of edits in the video, but I'll play it for an X amount of time. And then I don't even play the game until the stream's running, so when you see me leveling up on here, this is pretty much my time I spend on Classic. So if I'm not on here long, well, that's because I'm running it on the stream, showing you guys my experience. I'll leave the opinions up to you though of what you think of TBC. For the most part, it's actually quite fun. I do enjoy it. Ah, bit nearly done here. Where is this? Go to the gaming section on here and play some of their gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll kill that instead then, shall we? Obviously what I want to target. Thanks for sticking by, guys. Enjoying running this show tonight. Hope you are enjoying it as well. last one for this quest, and yeah, there's a lot of them that make you kill 30 of them. The quest that has to kill 30 of those. I'm not sure, but I'm betting that'll be the next one. We're already going to kill 30 of those doing this Nursing Weary quest chain. It's already got a boss one where you got to kill the Elite 67 one. I think it's an Elite. Won't be tackling that till I'm actually 67. I'm only 64. There we go, that's the 30th. Thank goodness. Alright, another 4 miles back across the map. You gotta turn that quest in. But hey, it's over and done with. It'll tell you to kill something else. Experience on it. Trying to get to 50%, takes ages to get across the bar on this. I level in retail and it's a completely different experience. You do it in about a day or something. Dungeon spamming, or just do the quest chains and battle for Azeroth. And you're straight there, just doing that. And if you're watching, Cammy, how you going, mate? It's nice to see you've supported me over on YouTube. Double checking. Oh, it's bloody awesome, mate. Hope you're doing well. Bloody lot. I don't care. At this point, I really don't care. Just want to get rid of everything. Plenty of time to worry about gold. Got 100 of it and all that. You want to make gold real quick? Just sell your level 35 or wool cloths and stuff, because in Classic it's the old way. People want to go and level their professions. They've got to go right through from the bottom to the top. That's how it was done the old way. That system stayed right through Draft Lich King, and I believe it went through Kata as well. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think that's how it worked. Went through Cataclysm as well. But after that, they changed the whole system to new professions and stuff, where you could just skip the whole all the old content expansions and then just go straight to the current stuff that you want to do. But this nut, you've got to do it the old-fashioned way, which is get your skills right through to the top from the bottom. So if you want to actually make a shit ton of gold, you've got to go through vanilla WoW stuff, farm all the materials. Warcraft makes a hell of a lot of gold. This is a pain in the ass. How you doing, mate? Drilled for me, yeah. Brother wanted me to bloody level up the Paladin for him on here so he could log in on Classic and actually raid on it and do that with his community. And I think to myself, Jesus, it takes this long just to get one of these from 58 to 70. Adding to the fact I also only do it when it's streaming. Oh, not too bad. Daedra's run was pretty good. He did a lot of trolling and Keisto runs on his show early on before he put them over on mine. He had a good run. Me, I've only just started mine, so yeah, it's going good. Yeah, okay, whatever. You want to give me another quest row to kill another, what, 30 things? If you want to go mad, just do these quests, the Nursing Weary ones. You'll go completely bonkers by the time you're done with them. You're doing some streaming too, mate. Oh, look, I'm actually enjoying the streaming scene, getting into it slowly. I'm not... Like, I do it every day or every couple of days, and I actually really enjoy that sort of stuff. I think there was one fellow that got on here and he said he streams 37 hours straight. I mean, how the hell do you do that? 37... You must have streamed his sleeping period as well, because... Christ. Oh, 37 hours streaming. Ah, that was you. I had a feeling it was you. The name was familiar. It'd been a while since I'd seen you on last. 37 hours. There's actually a mad fella that streamed his entire sleep and playing WoW as well. So he was laying in bed, lights off or whatever, and the camera was aimed at his bed, and I'm thinking stuff, bloody hell. 24/7 surveillance. They even streaming while you're asleep, and I'm watching, oh, what was it? 300 or 400 people were watching him sleep, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. There must be a limit to, you know, privacy. You got to have some sleep, but I don't think it's entertaining to have people watching you snoring all night, farting away there, and just sleeping all bloody, you know, for the hours you're out to it. And then I don't know what he was doing. It was like a marathon or something, just all-time stream. Right, might as well just have security CCTV footage on, have your house on, and just put that on Twitch as well. Security cameras. Oh yeah, tip me if you like my footage of the backyard where the pool is and whatever else. Do you actually enjoy classic WoW yourself, mate, or are you still on retail full time? See, what's really seems to be working well on Twitch is keystone carries. A lot of YouTubers are doing it. They're just constantly running keystone carries. And they'll run raffles and group stuff like that. Daedra Flame's doing. Oh, okay, well that's alright then. I'm just seeing a lot of Twitch interest where they're selling, well not really selling them, but they're getting people to follow and enter the raffles to get mythic keystone runs. And it's quite a successful method for streaming. Oh, look at it. Now I've got to kill 30 of these again. Mate, you need a medal for doing this. 30 of these, 30 of them, 30 of every friggin' thing in the grand. Then turn it all into nursing wear. Nah, it totally doesn't give me the shits, this thing. How do you find Epidemic for your streaming, for your music and that? Because they got some pretty good music on here. I wouldn't mind joining a couple of different platforms though. Bit more variety options. Their country music's pretty bloody good though. I've been listening to that lately and it's really good stuff. Like they got full-blown albums on here with country music singers. I've tried their dark country, which is, yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, I've got a license on it. So like you pay $16 US a month or something for this completely clears your channel. You've got to link the Twitch channel to them and you've got to link your YouTube channel to them. And then they clear your channels for playing their music. So anytime you play their stuff on there, they don't care. It doesn't bother YouTube or Twitch then. I've not had a problem since I started using their stuff. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was worried. I was playing the NCS, no copyright sound, on YouTube, and I started playing the stuff, and I was looking at me Twitch after the stream. Oh, these sections have been muted due to copyright, and I'm thinking to myself, what? It says no copyright. And nah, not worth it, mate. I just couldn't take the risk anymore. So I went over here, $16 a month, and I can run background music and just not care anymore. You just got to go through their little folders to find out which genre you like. And you can actually choose stems. If you don't want to play the full song, you can load the melody, the bass track, or whatever that's in the song. So that's pretty cool. So you don't want to play the whole song. You can just run the bass line in the background, or use it as an effect in the background for a section in your show. I haven't got into that yet, but at least I know that feature's there. Very. I watch a fella on Twitch called LJ_M, I think it is. He's quite good. He does a YouTube channel called Stream Scheme or something, and he does a lot of tutorial stuff on there, teaching people about all these platforms and stuff. So after watching his stuff, sort of educated me on how to do it all. Then he did a video recently talking about OBS versus slobs. The end of it doesn't really matter, but I got a lot of features out of the regular OBS that I couldn't figure out how to get working on slobs. I'm on OBS because you can install plugins and shit on it that really help. Like, as a music producer myself, I was looking for friggin' ways to use the VSTs on OBS. And, yep, you can put your compressor tools on here from, say, Ableton or Acid Pro or Mixcraft or whatever you use as your DAW. But if you just got the instruments, you can just install the friggin' paid-for compression tools that you already own and load them into OBS. So you can put a bloody compressor on from a professional sound production tool and use that instead. You can go and use a reverb if you want, delay effects, stuff that you'd use in your DAW. All works just fine on it. I've got a limiter on here to stop myself from distorting. Like if I get the shits when someone ganks me in PvP on here, which happens a bloody lot, I'll go right off and roar at the bastards. They can't hear me, of course. Oh, look, OBS is over my head. I'm happy just using Mixcraft on the computer and making music. You know, messing about with MIDI. But when you start looking at using compression tools for when you're speaking and limiters and stuff that make sure that when you're speaking you don't distort and crackle. It's got it built into OBS already. There's one there that the limiter is pretty good. And when I'm speaking, if you're hearing this ducking, that's already in there. That's already on OBS. I use a sidechain option on the compressor that's already built in. So every time I speak, the music turns down and then fades back for 1 second after you finish speaking. So it's like a radio. Something else I like using. Yeah, a lot of it's too advanced for me too, mate. Trying to build up the bloody skills in its own right is a pain in the ass. Just speaking in general on the channel. Like when there's nobody on the channel, it's very hard to want to talk. And I'll often just run music in the background and do it that way because I feel like it's a waste of time speaking. And then you watch his videos, like you've got to get used to talking to yourself and pretending like there's actually people watching, because sometimes there's a delay or something between it recognizing there's actually people watching you versus, you know, what your perception is people are listening to you on the channel. So you'll go and check and it'll say 0 when there's actually someone watching you. Which is fucking surprising. Had a fella from Texas on last night talking to me. Pretty cool dude. I get sick of it. I think bullshitting doesn't get you anywhere. And if you're talking to yourself, trying to make content out of your ass, you know, just talking to yourself, and then someone actually does go on there and you're pretending like you're talking on Discord to someone, which is the advice the guy gives you. which is good advice. Pretend that you're talking to people on Discord from your own community that you're running, or just put someone from your family on and yap to them. Then all of a sudden they jump on and start chatting to you on Twitch as well. It's helpful. But I just think if I'm actually really talking to myself, you burn yourself out. I need to get my brother to come in and bring me coffees every half an hour or 2 hours, like I do for him when my stream's running and his stream's running. I've got my be right back making a coffee freaking screen up, freaking 4 times through my stream at least. Oh, and if you're using your phone as a webcam, you got to watch that. The phones get incredibly fucking hot. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they can't manage their thermals. I've set mine down to 720 and she still borderline overheats at how hot the freaking camera gets on the phone. Well, the whole phone gets fucking red hot. But that's all I've got, to use as a webcam, is a $2,000 phone. The cameras on them are pretty bloody good, but they're not built to be on for friggin' 4 or 6 hour streams. Oh, they call them a famous Samsung S10. Galaxy Note. I tried to hook up a different phone, the S8, and you plug that one in, it's supposedly charging, and as soon as I plug that friggin' thing in and turn the phone on to use the webcam app, Iranian friggin' webcam or whatever it is, it's a driver that you put on your computer as well as the phone, and it works over the IP. Anyway, you put it on there and the fucking thing goes flat in about half an hour. Whilst it's supposedly charging. The Note fully charges while the camera's on. I couldn't believe it. I was trying to use another phone, one of my old phones. Use it, 1080 resolution, would have been perfectly fine. Yeah, they are complicated pieces of shit, and I fully agree with that. Between their shit battery life and no way to change the fucking battery on them. It's unbelievable. I mean, I liked the old S5. At least you could go and buy another battery and have it installed. Put a brand new battery in it. Not with the new ones. No. They want you to go out and buy a whole new fucking phone once it's worn out. Once the battery dies on it. Most stupid fucking thing out. No recyclability of the phone. They want you to go and buy a new $2,000 job. Yeah, my brother, he's doing really well. He gets like 60 or 70 viewers every night. He started as nothing a few weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago, and he grew to nearly 1,000 followers. And all he had to do was just the keystone runs. He's selling keystone runs, raffling keys on Twitch. So he'd go onto the group finder on WoW, and then he put something up like, follow me on Twitch, or just come and find me on Twitch and enter your chance to win a run with me and the crew. And people love it. All follow him, love getting laughs out of his content, and it works. His channel's called Daedra He's up to 850 now or something followers on Twitch. And he's already been paid by them once on Amazon. So he's doing really well. There's good money in it. Once you get in the fellowship you're after, it's not far off partner already. 5 weeks in and not far off fucking partner already. Oh, I'm fucking jealous of him. He has a mate that throws like 70 people on his channel when he does his show, which they all really enjoy, both of them. Like, this fella's a tank, and he's the healer, my brother. So when the tank fella's he's done for his 4-hour stream for the night, he switches off and transfers host over to him. And then he brings 70 people onto his show. He's already got 35, 40 himself, so when that fella goes off, he just dumps another 60 people on his show. And that's the shot he needed to really get up there in the viewership. It's bloody incredible. I know one of the fellas from his channel came over to my channel. I had a birthday on Monday. It was my birthday anyway. One of the fellas from his channel jumped over to mine and chucked me $50. And I'm thinking, fucking hell. Best thing I'd had since sliced bread is someone jumped over to my channel and bloody chucked me a birthday friggin' gift on PayPal. And I was like, what the? Because I'm only a new fella myself. And yeah, $50 US in my bank, and I was, in my PayPal. I was like, oh, holy crap! Yeah, Quaddy, I think his name was. Bloody awesome fella. That should get some views. So I'm done with it all. I'm going pink. Rightio, guys, give me a follow as I'm painting my beard pink. Ugh. Mate, nothing beats Asmon. I got on there yesterday. I was watching Asmon, and I think he gets like 65,000 viewers. Basically, an entire town is watching his stuff. And it's like, holy shit. He's got like 2 million subscribers and followers or whatever it is on his channel. Fucking hell. That is amazing. Almost the whole Twitch community is following him. I mean, he goes on and he's like, Asmon's live, get in here! Like, like Hearthstone. That's his little message that he puts on his title. Get in here! And then it looks like 500 people within the first 5 minutes, and then he's at 6,000, then 10,000. But the content he delivers is really good. Like the way he can engage in multiple conversations with people on chat, probably on Discord with him. That's incredible. And he can keep everyone entertained at the same time while talking to the fellas on Discord. Finding out their thoughts and shit on classes in the game and changes over the years. But he's also real with people. Like, if he doesn't like something, he tells it like it is. No bullshit. But I've been doing that myself. I actually get on here and I tell people what I think of these quests that I'm doing and how fucking shitty I get, how bored I'm getting because of the quest chains. And I tried to tank a dungeon and basically held no fucking threat. Like, you're basically bouncing around like a rubber band going from fucking one mob to the other because a level 64 warlock at the time, I was only level 60, just ripped the threat right off me with his pet, and then he's fearing another one because that mob keeps going to him, and I'm spamming every fucking ability I have to try and take that threat off him. And the fucking thing was ignoring my growls. I thought, what the fuck? What is wrong with the threat on this character? Like, swipes weren't doing nothing. The mauling was the only thing actually pulling threat. It's like they've done something to make sure you had to do single target threat abilities to do any threat whatsoever. And I was going crazy, trying to work out why the fuck I was like, oh, fuck it, who cares? Rightio, guys, you can all threat, do your tanking, and I'll just run around as a bear and pretend I can actually tank. It wasn't me. Like, I'm used to doing abilities on my paladin and stuff, and they're all holding threat. In retail, you get used to it. But fuck, something's higher level than you and all of a sudden it's getting all the threat over you. So these two fellas, a druid, Boomkin, and the warlock, had all the fucking threat. I was like, what the? Are you tanking on yours lately? I don't know what they've done with them, but they just feel like that you've got to have a specific set of gear on or you just don't pull any threat. It was fun though, we made it through all the dungeons. We did make it through the runs. I got my, I got the Ursoc Claw. The fella I was running was trying to get the staff from the same place, over and over in Ramparts, and he couldn't get it. He'd done multiple runs and could not get it. Yeah, Boomy's fucking awesome. I did have a little issues with my first because I boosted this thing and the gear I had on. Yeah, crystalline stuff. That's the one he was trying to get. I had a lot of mana problems on it as a Boomy, so I ended up going tank. Tank and cat, you know. I like how you can just be one spec that does it all. Insane. That's what's overpowered about the druid. But it's one character. It does it all. You've got a range spec, you got your rogue spec, you got your tank spec, and you got your fucking healing spec. And one character, it only has to go to 70 once, and it can do all that once it's level 70. Hey, no worries, mate. Really nice chatting to you. Really enjoyed it. It was good catching up with you. Probably won't be on long tonight myself. Probably a couple of hours for me. I'll see how I go. Cheers, mate. You have a good day at work. Well, that's the way. Bet you're fucking glad to be over all these fucking levels, and then you can sit back and relax and actually focus on the content you actually want to do, which is dungeons and fucking gearing. That's the fun. Get through all the grind, so you can start grinding again. But it's all worth it, mate. I'll probably just have this and a hunter, and that'll do me on this game. Got to keep my current characters up to date too, which is they're way behind on crap that I have to do on them. Be right back, fellas. I'm gonna go and check on something. And go have a quick bio break. I won't be long, fellas. break. Unfortunately, that's the way things go. Going to check my YouTube channel comments after this mob is dead, just in case there's some messages there. Can't get the Restream app to actually show YouTube live comments at the moment for some reason. Might as well utilize it while I can do it before I become an affiliate, because then I can't do it anymore. Not officially anyway, I still wouldn't. Once you sign a contract, it means you can't do something, you don't do it. One more of these and this one is done as well. I don't have to come back and do this one again. I'll probably make it a daily. Wouldn't be surprised. Come back and kill 30 Windrocks today for the daily, then tomorrow I'll be further to something else. Bloody hell, I would not like to be doing this for a daily. Done. Another one out of the way. Form shift, let's go turn this in. For those just tuning in, welcome to the show. Hope you are enjoying some of the TBC Classic content. Running pretty good on my 3900X system, streaming at the same time to 2 platforms. And recording a video as well. I believe that's what my system is doing because I've had it automatically set up so that it records as well as streaming to a hard drive, so I can always upload a video if there's a problem. Yep, it's recording and it's running smoothly doing that as well. I'll do that in case I have to switch off a stream. With him, mate. By the time I get to 50%, I'm exhausted on the game. Because every time I log in to do it, I get a handful of quests done and log out for the day. This burns me out so quick. That is a nice item. I've got to kill him again.
until something better came along. Fall in love and tear it down as soon as we wake up. Promise you the world tonight, show you what I've got. Your body speaks my language and you read me like a book. This night means forever and so does me and you. We say we love, we say we love. We gave it all, we gave it all. We say we love, we say we love. But we were just here to stay until something better came along. There's a map for every maze. Yeah, you can be a bird. Tell the stories you have heard. And live your life today. It doesn't matter what they say.
You wear me down. My actions won't be forgiven. When we first met, a simple text. Lips perfume
wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We'll never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Oh yeah, this summer night, this summer night, oh this summer night.
See absolutely no point leaving this area right now, even though I've completed the quest, because I want to get that experience while I'm still here. So if I can get another 4,000 plus experience from killing these mobs, burn out this rested period, then that's good. I'll keep going until this scales down. If I keep getting 1,000, I'll just keep going. Because why not? I mean, you kill 20,000 XP. Let's fucking around, I'm just trying to get to the next level. Okay, so now that bonus rest experience has died off, let's see what we get now. See if it's still relatively good by myself, experience. I'm still getting 1,000. Stick around. If not, I'm returning to turn it in. Okay, so let's now know when to turn it in. Waste of time. So that rested doubles your XP until it stops, and that's it.
I set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
You're up, back, guys. Make myself a cup of coffee. I'm gonna fall asleep. Guys, I'm going to get some sleep and come back to this show tomorrow and get some more work done there. It wasn't a bad stream tonight, I was just getting so tired I couldn't do it anymore. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Catch up with you tomorrow. It wasn't a bad stream tonight, I got 25% XP in at least. Just so bloody slow. Just hardly bothered keeping my eyes open to stay up any longer. Anyway, I'll chat to you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a lot more done tomorrow. Have a good one, mate.